Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and I'm back, baby, with another episode of The Collector's Vault. This has been a really fun series to record, getting to hang out with some channel subscribers and going in-depth, taking an in-depth look at their collection. I've been getting a lot of great feedback from you guys, especially on yesterday's video, the G.I. Joe Collector's Paradise Part 1 video. So this video was gonna be over an hour long, so I broke it up into two parts. So part 1 was yesterday, part 2 is right now. So you're watching part 2 right now. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll link it up somewhere here on the screen and you can go check out part 1 first if you want. But in today's episode, we're gonna be diving even deeper into Jason Miller's collection. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at the USS Flagg. Yes, the Grail among Grails, not just in the G.I. Joe world, but in the vintage toy collecting world in general. This thing is absolutely massive, and Jason's is in pristine condition. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you are, hit that like button, and then let's roll out.
Look at this thing. Holy cow, dude. Now, is this from your childhood?
That is not.
Okay.
I bought that in 2005 when I was living in Missouri. It was funny because I knew the Flagg was a large playset. I'd never seen one in person, so I bought it online, and we were gone for the weekend. I came home, and the boxes were sitting on my porch. It's like, what did I do?
That's I'll tell you what. So I ended up shipping that Flagg that I found in the Defiant. Did you see that video?
I did.
Okay. I should, dude, talk about, like, I'll tell you what. Honestly, the Flagg wasn't as bad to ship it. But that Defiant, oh my God, dude. Because, like, it was all put together, and it has those two big doors, those blue doors, like the flaps. And trying to, like, I couldn't take it apart.
No.
Because I was going to break it. The guy that...
Notoriously fragile.
Yeah, and the guy that I was shipping it to, Dr. Elra, he was like, well, see, he goes, I watched a video of retro blasting. That guy, I don't know if you know his channel.
I do.
But he was like, he shows like how he took those doors off. See if you can do that. Because,
I don't dare try that.
Dude, I tried it for like 30 minutes, just kind of gently, like kind of tapping. And dude, and I was
terrifying.
Yes, it was. And I messaged him back and I was like, dude, I can't. Like, I'm going to break it, you know? So it ended up costing $650 to ship because we had to ship it in that big, if I had gotten those doors off, it probably would have been closer to $400, you know, just because I didn't have to use as big of a box, you know. Right. But this is sick, dude. This is in great condition too.
So underneath, since the Flagg never had a bottom, I took some artist board and kind of created a lower level just to have some extra space down below.
Yeah.
So all this here.
I'm just in awe.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, see, you know, that's like what you have here is what I was just talking to my wife about, where like I want to like downsize the collection of all just the little stuff that I have, you know, the $15 figures, the $20 figures, because they take up a lot of space. And then just like, and from lines that I didn't, you know, I'm not really that into, but I just like found along the way, you know, and bought them. And I want to like get nicer stuff, you know, and that's what you have in here. Like everything you have in here is just incredible. Like if you come to my house and you look at my collection, you know, I've got a lot of stuff, but not all of it is like as nice as this, you know.
I got it! Wow!
Introducing the G.I. Joe USS Flagg aircraft carrier. Imagine being on the deck of this aircraft carrier.
The USS Flagg is fantastic! It's so big! Over here! Middle station! Get ready to launch aircraft! Where's the Admiral? Not here!
G.I. Joe!
Fire! We've got Cobra! Joe! Joe!
G.I. Joe USS Flagg aircraft carrier comes with what you see here. Other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was telling you earlier, I had more. At one time I had a lot of Masters of the Universe. I had more vintage Star Wars vehicles. And I've had some other toy lines over the years, but just with several moves and space issues, this is what I'm down to. So when I bought this flag, it was in great shape. It was only missing 3 pieces, and one of them was the fantail rail. So that is one of the few, very, very, very few repro pieces I have. I just can't bring myself to.
Which one is that?
The fantail rail. You can't even see it.
Oh.
So it's down below on the back.
Okay.
That's a notorious piece to find for this, but those can go well over $100.
Wow, just for that one piece.
One tiny rail. So
Oh, and here's the Defiant.
there's my Defiant.
Wow.
So that one is complete.
Yeah, those figures in there too, dude. Those are like $200+ figures.
So I try to put someone in every ship.
Well, oh, you got multiple in there too. Actually, it's a little blur. There we go.
Got a few in there. Got a few in here. Well, I don't know if I can get that off without moving the door.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
I do have the payload in here with mic and gun.
Nice. Oh, and there's the Flash with the, is that the Flash or the Grand Slam with the silver?
That is Grand Slam. So that was
Okay.
the second issue with the jump.
Okay. These Cobra snakes, that's what they're, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been wanting those, dude, and like I just have not got one yet. But I remember having those as a kid. I had this one. They make them in different colors, right? There's like a blue and a red one.
The blue one.
The
yeah.
blue one, okay.
And then over the years, there've been some reissues in the different colors, but the vintage line just had the blue and
The blue and the white. And then you got the Terror Drome. The Baroness, nice. Yeah, I still need. I kept. This is the one thing I kept out of that guy's collection.
Terror Drome's great.
Yeah, and I need to clean it up. And I have a friend of mine that said that he might be able to help me like whiten it or whatever, you know, get the because it's kind of yellowed a little bit,
right.
you know. He sounds like he knows what he's doing. I don't know.
Let's hope so.
Right. So that friend of mine that I'm talking about is my buddy Clutch. So he was telling me like how we could actually clean that thing up. I just need to make time for it. So Clutch, if you're watching, it's not that like I don't want to get it cleaned up or anything like that. I just need to make time to do it. So, you know, at some point I'll hit you up for sure and we'll work on it. But as for right now, it's still dusty and dirty. It's in the exact same condition as it was when I originally purchased it from my friend Patrick. So, but it's pretty cool, and you know, and also I need a place to be able to display it, which is another reason I should downsize my collection. So, but anyway, man, that seeing it like in its full glory there like that on Jason's shelf is pretty awesome. Some army building of bats. Oh, wow, and look at all these guys up here. Who are these guys?
So that's the whole space collection.
Wow. So even this thing back here is G.I. Joe?
That was the Armor Bot from '93.
Okay. Again, something I didn't even know existed. And who's this guy right here?
Which one?
This snake-looking dude.
That is one of the Lunatics aliens. That is Predacon.
Okay. And then same with that back there. That blue guy with the multiple arms.
Yeah. Maybe I've got them backward. The blue one's Predacon, the green one's Lobotomax, and then the red one's Carcass.
And those are Joe's?
Yes.
Wow. Dude, I'm in
So,
love.
yeah, those are all the Star Brigade from '93 and '94.
Okay. Yeah, like, you know, again, I don't really know much of the 90s stuff, but those guys look awesome.
They're kind of cool. And that's the Cobra Black Star, the guy kneeling.
Oh, this guy right here.
Yeah. And the shuttle back there is the Crusader. That was the reissue of the Defiant shuttle.
Okay. On a much smaller scale.
Yeah, just the shuttle, no crawler.
Right. Wow. Oh yeah, look at this scene back here. That's awesome.
Little interrogation going.
Yeah. Oh, we got Serpentor.
Those are the 93 Alley Vipers.
Okay.
They just look like they fit with him.
We got a Cobra Mamba. I ended up piecing that back out. So I found the main body of it at a thrift store, and then I ended up buying the propellers and missiles and stuff like that to complete it. So I do have a complete one now. You know, it's like, it's kind of funny when you look at, you kind of wonder sometimes, like Cobra, like all of their vehicles are like smaller and wimpy. I mean, they had the Fang, and you know, Joe's had the
Dragonfly.
Dragonfly. I mean, look at that.
Well, they made up for it with the Mamba.
Right. That's cool. Now, what is this cardboard cutout?
So that is the original 1982 Sears catalog Cobra Missile Command.
Wow.
They reissued it, what was it, about 8-9 years ago maybe?
Okay.
At one of the conventions, but that's one of the original ones.
Wow. So that's actually from the 80s.
Yes.
Wow. That Rattler. Somebody gifted me a Rattler, but it's pretty incomplete. I've got it in a box at the moment, but that was one of my favorite vehicles as a
big
kid.
plane.
It really is. And what do we got up here? What's this guy with the vest? I haven't seen him before.
So that is the Ramp Rat. He actually came with the HasLab, so that's one of two non-vintage, one of three non-vintage figures I have up here.
Okay.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is cool. And what, who are these guys?
That's a mix of Alley Vipers, mostly from the 88, 89? 89.
Okay.
And one of them, one of the later 90s, you got the Shield.
So that's what the rest of the vehicle looks like. So
Yes.
I've got him, and well, I don't have him with the antenna though. I heard that antenna is like $100 or something like that.
It may be.
It's kind of crazy too. But yeah, I've got the maggot there, the front part of it, but I don't have that back part. And it looks like you've got multiple of them.
Yeah, I've got three figures. Two of them have the original antennas. One's still missing.
That is a great looking vehicle. And then what do we have down here? Is this the like Cobra Law stuff?
Right.
Yeah. Some Cobra Frogmen. Over here. Again, I really dig that you have army built with. Look at that shark over there, dude. Is that a GI Joe shark?
It is. That was the launcher for is it the first 92 eel?
Okay.
92? One of the 90s eels, one of the goofy looking ones.
Yeah. I like that vehicle back there too.
That's the Bug.
Cobra Bug. What's this thing?
That's the Buzzbore.
Okay. Is there a figure guy that sits inside there?
You can put one in there. I don't have anyone in there right now.
Okay. Yeah, what would be the sense, right? You can't see him.
It's one of those silly vehicles from '87.
And these are the Cobra gliders with their figures. The only one that I knew of was the blue one on top.
Yeah, that's from 1983, and all the others were from the early 90s.
Okay. Oh, and then what do we got over here? Oh, these are the Joe gliders.
Right.
Oh, we gotta. Is that Sergeant Slaughter?
That is Skymate.
Skymate, okay. And then who's this over here?
That was Spirit.
Okay.
About to fall off.
I was about to get. Yeah, I see that, man.
He's
He's
there.
living on the edge. Okay, so that's the. You said that's the HasLab set.
Right. So those are all just from the last couple of years. Those are not vintage.
Okay.
Same with the Sky Striker. That's the HasLab Sky Striker.
And is that a comic book over there? Like
That
a,
was-
a
yes.
coloring book or something?
That was the Marvel Treasury Edition. I don't know if you remember those vintage oversized comics. So
Okay.
that's a reprint of G.I. Joe #1, but in the Treasury Edition.
Okay.
So down there, I don't know if you want to film or not. That's just some more VHS. I'm having a shelf built to put those up.
Okay.
So I have Burf to thank for my VHS.
Did I get you into it?
You did. Like, you know what? It looks kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
That's where I'm going to put the HasLab Ghost Trap once it comes in. Now it's supposed to come out toward the end of the year.
Okay.
So I'm saving a little spot. So I'll do something with that corner.
Cool.
About the only corner left that doesn't have anything.
Right. So these are your Star Wars over here.
So what this is one of each mail away, not counting the display stands. So I've got the boxes with all the inserts and sealed baggies.
I didn't know Bosk was a mail away.
He was the secret figure.
Interesting. It's probably why I didn't have him as a kid. I had friends that had him, but I didn't have. The only mail away figure I got from Star Wars was the Emperor.
Okay.
I didn't. Oh, well, that and Admiral Akbar. I did
Yeah.
get that one too.
And then I found a coin in a shop in Detroit.
Oh, no
probably
kidding.
about 20 years ago.
Wow. Super cool. You've got some
It's just all the insert
inserts.
catalogs.
Got your Star Wars glassware
Love
collection.
the BK glasses.
Yeah, dude, those
Absolutely
are
love those.
awesome. Now, did these cards, were they Happy Meal, Kids Meal stuff as well? Or?
Those are also Burger King.
Those were
So
also
they came on those perforated 3-card strips, so that's the whole set in there.
Okay. Oh, wow, dude, and look at... Oh, dude, that's amazing.
So that is one of every sealed vintage pack.
Wow.
And then I've got all the vintage Topps cards. I always love the trading cards.
Oh, yeah, dude, and they've really gone up in value over the last few
I've
years.
got the rack packs too, but I don't really have a place to display them.
Man, I love these old wax packs, dude. I wish they would bring those back.
I love those.
I know, right? That plastic stuff they use now, I just...
The cardboard toothbreaker gum, who didn't love that?
Right, right. My God, I love wax packs, man. I do. I just think they are so awesome. There's nothing like holding a wax pack in your hand, man. I've got several. Oddly enough, I have no Star Wars wax packs. I've got some A-Team. I've got some Indiana Jones. I've got RoboCop. I even have this G1 Garbage Pail Kids Atom Bomb wax pack, man. This thing is worth a little kitty cash. I bought it a few years ago, and I paid a pretty penny for it, but the value of these things has definitely gone up even more in recent years. But I probably need to get like a protective acrylic case for this thing, because like I would hate, with the amount of money I paid for this, I would hate for it to come apart. So anyway, the wax packs there on the shelf, those Star Wars trading cards, man, they just look fantastic. Very vibrant colors. I really dig that. Got some Lord of the Rings here too.
Yeah. So those are all modern, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But then down here, that little gray thing with the 3 boxes.
Yeah.
So back in 2003, when they did their world premiere for Return of the King, I went to one of those all-day Trilogy Tuesday things.
Okay.
So they did the extended edition of Fellowship and Two Towers, and then the world premiere Return of the King, and that was our little gift everyone who sat there the whole day got a little collectible film cell.
Okay.
And that was my seat placeholder from the theater, and then that was my lanyard and ticket stub. So I've always held on to those.
That's cool.
And then I've got a couple single packs of cards too.
Yeah. And then what do we have here? These movie tickets.
Those came
Oh no,
out,
those are movie sales. In there.
right. Yeah, those came out mid-90s, I think. I just thought those were kind of cool.
All right, you got a brown snake over there.
Yeah, so this is my spillover case. Just a couple variants. That's the brown-haired Luke and hollow cheek Tusken Raider. Nothing overly valuable, but I didn't want to mix them in with my main figures, so I had a second case built.
Right.
Got the short mouth Biker Scout. Got the snap cape Jedi Luke.
The snap cape one. That's awesome. Freaking loved Biker Scouts, dude. When I saw them like in the movie theater,
Yes.
like when we would play Star Wars, that's what I was.
Yes.
I just wish I had something that could have simulated their actual bike, you know? I had to use like a baseball bat.
So we had a little hill that was by my house, and we used to ride our bikes and go down the hill and act like.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, and then we took a look at some of this earlier. And then what is this? This is a poster of all the different action figures you can
Yeah,
get.
that's a vintage poster. I think that was a mail away. I found that about 25 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, most of everything I've had for a very long time.
Yeah. And this is Chewbacca and
Except for that.
Okay.
That's pretty new. So that is a Chewbacca based off the holiday
the
special.
holidays. I was gonna ask if that was a holiday
And
special.
I don't collect modern Star Wars, but I saw that and it was just so goofy and so
Where
random.
did you find that at?
It came out on Disney and Hasbro Pulse for,
Okay.
oh gosh, a month or two.
Okay.
But, yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's just so off the wall.
Yeah, you gotta have it, right?
That's
that
also from Burger King.
Oh.
Remember the stamp book? You have the little strips of stamps. I got the stamps somewhere too, but I don't know how to display them.
Some Power of the Force. Oh yeah, you've got the boner edition.
Boner card.
Yeah. One of the guys in my Goody Will gang group on Facebook just found that card and the one and the correct version of it, whatever, and he posted in the group and he said, does anybody have anything they want to trade for these cards? And I said, yeah, I'll trade for something. And then but another gang member had already beat me to it, and the guy responded, he's like, Aaron Wolf, he and I are working a deal now, Burp, I'm sorry. So I was like, dang it,
Hilarious.
I missed out again. I'm always missing out.
So close.
Yeah, so close. Wow, dude, thank you so much for showing us around. This is an absolutely incredible collection. What's the next thing on your, I know like you said, space is an issue and all that stuff like that, but if you had to go after something, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
If space was not a concern, number one would be Shogun Warriors.
Shogun Warrior,
I love the
okay.
Shogun. I had two of them as a kid. I never had Godzilla. I saw your Godzilla, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Such a cool story too.
Right.
Yeah, I've always liked those. So if I had the room, I'd get those. And gosh, I don't know what else. That'd be number one on my list.
That'd be number one. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and then you've got some more VHS back here. Oh, you got a Tron back here, dude. Clash of the Titans. I swear to God, I picked up a Clash of the Titans VHS, but I can't find it anywhere. But I've got Sinbad and the Seven Seas and stuff I just found not too long ago. But that Clash of the Titans, I'm that and Pippi Longstocking. I lost my Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, Pippi.
I know, right? Awesome. Okay, so what is this now?
So that is a vintage B-17 World War II bomber. It's one of 5 that still fly.
Wow.
So I took a flight on one a few weeks back.
No kidding.
It was something I always wanted to do.
What do they charge for something like that?
I think I paid $475.
Oh, that's not bad. That's like the
price of a plane ticket.
They said they cost $3,800 an hour to operate those planes.
Wow. Holy cow,
Yeah.
dude. You know, there is a place in Texas that has, because I was looking into it not too long ago, south of here. I can't remember which town, but they have an operating World War II Sherman tank that you can take out, and they will let you fire the cannon on it like one time. Yeah, I know. I was telling my wife, I'm like, that's on the bucket list right there. That would be amazing. I've seen before. I've never seen like the bombers, but I've seen where you can do. Now this was years ago, dude. This was probably 25 years ago, like in the back of like a muscle and fitness magazine, where you could do. You could fly in like in a P-51.
They had that
and they do dogfight with it. I know. I was like, oh my God, that would be cool, you know?
It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, this is like the greatest gift. So Jason was like, do you have the G.I. Joe movie? I said, no, I don't. And he says, now you do. So, dude, this is, dude, I've been wanting this for a while. I've kind of looked at them on eBay and stuff and didn't want to quite pull the trigger on it, so thank you for doing that.
Free's a good price.
Yeah, free is awesome, man. Thank you so much. So check this out. So this is another project ongoing at the moment, but Jason is hooking up LED lights. Look how much nicer, dude. That like, it's just, yeah. I mean, it just makes everything pop. Oh my God. Wow.
Still working on it.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome. Okay, so I was just telling Jason that this stuff is next on my list, and he said I cannot recommend it enough. And this is the rest of it.
Yeah, you put the rubber bands on there and let it go, and you shoot the camera,
And you can shoot,
knock all the blocks
knock
over
the
and
blocks
send
over,
the
the
guys flying.
figures.
So,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
fun for all ages.
Oh, you've got another horse here. This is a Trojan horse. Is that what that's supposed to go?
That
Yeah.
one broke, the tail busted, so I
Okay.
did have to replace that. But those are some of the foreign issues. They don't really do anything.
Yeah. Still cool. Especially if you're like displaying, you know. Man, what a freaking awesome toy room tour. And Jason, thank you so much for the G.I. Joe movie VHS. I got Larry Hama to sign it at the G.I. Joe show. So super stoked about that. Thank you for the gift. But hey, if you guys enjoyed watching this episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you, do me a favor, smash that like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.